Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get started. And on the mound in this one, Michael McGreevy. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
There's the strike. Happ with a couple of homers in his last game. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him looking. Now one away. Michael Busch, the next to hit.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Over to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. 2 down, bases empty. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Fastball for a strike. Suzuki went deep in his most recent game. That one fouled off. Just off the outside edge, and the count is 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that skips in the dirt. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Herrera hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in St. Louis, and our pitcher in this game, Jameson Taillon.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Mason Wynn, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Wynn tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. That one ripped, but foul. Up the middle. Swanson fires over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. So up next, Victor Scott. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. One out, bases empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs, base is empty. That's off the inside corner, and a count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
In time to Bush. St. Louis goes down in order. New inning getting started. Stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Tucker. McGreevy back to work. And that's in for a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Up the middle. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now it's Dansby Swanson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that's through there for a strike.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
O'Neal Cruz.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. First offering, and it just misses.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 down, nobody on. In there at the knees. In the air, right field. Canzone drops steps, heads back on it. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Back here in St. Louis, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Nolan Gorman. Sliced hard but foul. Got him swinging. 1 out.
Batting fifth, right fielder
Dominic Canzone next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a chopper out to short. Swanson fires over to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Yohel Pozo. Out to short. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. So up now for Chicago, Nolan Arenado. Fly ball to right. Canzone makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Kelly in his 8th season in the 8th spot in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Stepping in, Matt Shaw. And a strike. And that one fouled off. Top of the third, no score. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, double play. And the inning is over. Set for the bottom of the third, and now Lars Nootbaar. And that one a little below the knees. Ball one.
You know, these Cards definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Kicks and fires. And there's the automatic. That one in there across the letters.
Full count.
On the ground right side, Bush. The flip to the pitcher covering. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And now it's Ivan Herrera.
Catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Pitch misses. And that is ball one.
2-0.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2-2 is the count.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swings and misses, struck him out. So 2 down now, and here is Luken Baker. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. His first homer of the year, and that gives him the lead. It's 1-0. Back to the top of the lineup, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Mason Wynn. Outside low. And that's ball one. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. The shortstop takes the ball. Tayo, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Next offering is in for a strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him? Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ. McGreevy back to work. Right through there for a strike. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance. And up next for Chicago, Michael Bush. Grounded out his first time up. And that's in for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. And ball one.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Baker makes the grab, and there's two gone. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Slapped foul. And they'll do it again. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 4, now up for St. Louis, Victor Scott.
Center fielder, Victor Scott the second.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Ball. 1-2.
On the ground, right side, Shaw sends it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Brendan Donovan.
And delivers
No, that's
outside.
out.
And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Smoked on the ground to second. Slings to first in time. And up next for St. Louis, Dominic Canzone.
Right
0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And there's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz settles under it and makes the catch. And that is the inning. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Tucker. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
In for a strike, and it's 1-2. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Dansby Swanson stands in. Struck out swinging his first time.
Dansby Swanson.
And that's outside. The Cardinals up by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. And the next
2-0.
pitch is way outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Hit on the ground to short. Win. Zips it across. And that quickly 2 away. O'Neal Cruz will hit next. Fly to right his first time. And that one is inside. That's a strike, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
And there's a ball. Ripped to short. Slings to first, and the Cubs go 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the Cardinal DH, Yohel Pozo.
Number 57.
First pitch, and he just misses. Hit in the air, left field. Hat on the move. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Line drive. And that's down, a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Pozo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Next pitch is outside. Runner on the move. Fought off foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one missed.
2-2.
Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Now batting.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ivan Herrera. And strike one to the catcher. Liner, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So digging in, Luken Baker. That's in there. Strike one. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch misses way outside.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog. Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That missed by a lot. The count now 2-2. Popped up right side. Infield fly called there.
In effect.
Mason Wynn digs in now. He's grounded out a couple of times. Just missed. That misses off the outside edge.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swung on, belted. And that gets down in the corner. One run is in. Headed for the plate. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 3-0.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Man at second. And that one popped to short. Swanson. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Back here in St. Louis, here's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Arenado, a former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offer in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Scott makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Kelly batting with one down takes a strike.
Tonight his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Called strike right there. To third, and that one handled. Throw to first in time. Matt Shaw getting ready to hit. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Nootbaar moves under it, corrals it, and that is that. Number 43 takes over on the mound.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Number 43, Luke Little.
Three, four, five due up for the home team. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. 1 for 2. And that misses. 1-0. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Ground ball left side. Sends it across to first. One away, bottom of the 6th. And now Nolan Gorman. 0 for 2 in this one.
Nolan Gorman.
Outside low. Ball 1. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
On the ground to third, Arenado. Shaw for one. Over to first, safe. Yohel Pozo now at the plate.
Number 57.
Went with the sweeper for the strike. Canzone off of first with 2 away. The other way, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That's hard hit in the line. And foul ball. That's too low. And that's ball 2.
2-1.
Swing and a ground ball. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back here in St. Louis, Ian Happ up to hit. The Cubs in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Foul ball there.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
And a curve misses outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Missed inside with the curve.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings it across, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So up next, Michael Busch.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Curve in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And that's low for ball 4.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
1 gone, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. In there for strike 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Now batting, designated hitter Kyle Tucker.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Gabe Spire.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on 1 swing. A little bit high, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
With the tying run at the plate, here are the top half of inning number 7. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third. Fires to the plate, but it's offline. He will score. It's 3-1.
Just a huge at-bat right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and
swing and a high fly ball to left. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. They trail by 1. It's 3-2. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. That's down and in.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
This one popped up. Win. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ben Brown.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Well, 1-run game, and now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera. Outside low, and that is ball 1.
You know, these Cardinals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at-bat.
Now up for St. Louis, Luken Baker. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
High fly ball out to center field. Cruz drops into the glove. 2 down. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals.
Center fielder Victor Scott II.
Hit in the air, left field, and that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Brazier.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So now pinch hitter for the Cubs, Nico Hoerner.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
And that is out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swinging a foul out of play. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. 0-1. Fly ball down the line. Canzone sizing this one up. He makes the catch And there's 2 down. And next for the Cubs, Matt Shaw.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Just missed.
Inside. That's the ball.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Outside low, and the count's full.
Count is full.
He goes down looking.
Now pitching for
Back
Chicago.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
37.
bottom of the 8th, Porter Hodge.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Vidal Brujan now in the game as he takes over 3rd.
Vidal Brujan.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And here is Brendan Donovan. 1 for 3.
Donovan.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Gorman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's back there. Forget it. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. His 7th home run of the season. It's 5-2. Dominic Canzone will hit next. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That one the other way. That's a hit. And now here is Yohel Pozo. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. And ball 1.
1-0.
And that one hit to first. Oh, great stop. To second for 1, and it's over his head. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Now pitching for
Here's
Chicago.
a new pitcher from the pen, Nate Pearson.
56.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Up the middle, base hit, and a run in to score.
Waste no time there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Pitch misses there. Ball 3. Runners at first and second, and still nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So digging in, Luken Baker. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Strike 2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one hops the wall. One run across. Happ fires it in. Runner holds it third, so just one across on the play.
Picks himself up an RBI. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Slice to right. Nabs it. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's now a 6-run lead. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. That one's upstairs, ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Grounds one to short. Swanson fires to first on the run. In time. Got him. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Andre Palante.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Andre Palante.
So back to the top of the order. And the batter now, Ian Happ. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Right through there for a strike. Palante measures 6 feet even. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a ball popped up. Donovan hauls it in for the out. And now the first baseman, Michael Bush.
The first baseman, Michael Bush.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Foul ball, still 0-2. One down, base is empty. In the air, out towards left center. 2 down. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
Seiya Suzuki.
Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And that drops in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals take the series opener here at home.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.